Do you know who Ruby Frank is? She is the YouTuber, the mom influencer from 8 Passengers. She was arrested and pled guilty of child abuse, starving her children, and physical torture. She was a huge star. She had millions of followers, talked about her parenting styles. And, she was finally arrested and she pled this week guilty. And it's a huge story if people
I
don't know it.
saw that.
But for me, that was the biggest downfall because it shows you that people that have a platform can be very dangerous, and you should not always follow their advice because here, exhibit A, you have someone who is now going to be in jail for a very long time and has lost her kids. That's crazy to me. So, people in the spotlight are not always good people.
You have a woman who actually abused her children. I have Bethany Frankel. Our minds are in different places, but very well. And I do know who that is, shockingly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 3, the most overrated story or person of 2023.
I mean, I assume we have the same person here. Ariana Maddox.
Of course.
Overrated, everywhere, overhyped. Is that yours too?
Yeah, that is mine too, for sure.
Thank you.
I also had Bethany Frankel. Why do we think that we care about every thought that comes into her head? I don't know. Literally every post is something that she wants us to care about. Now, listen, a lot of people do care. They are influenced by her, but there are a lot of people that have their own opinion, like me, that think we don't need to hear about every single thought or, angry feeling she has. But the Ariana Maddox thing, to me, that was so overdone. The fact that she, went through something as a victim and then got movie deals, TV deals, Dancing with the Stars.
She's headed to Broadway to play Roxy Hart in Chicago now.
I don't get it. I'm not sure why I get that at all. And I think it's actually ridiculous. So, the fact that Rachel, whatever her name is, didn't come back because she felt so shamed about what she did. Why? Why are we shaming this girl? If they're on reality TV, this is part of what happens. It's like, and I get it. I've been in that situation, right? But this is crazy to me that this girl feels like she has no friends and she's the villain. And everyone else gets to live a great life and get paid for it. I just think that's absolutely wrong. I do.
I'm a little Ariana'd out. I mean, I wish her great success. She's had great success. A good friend of mine, Lala Kent, said plenty of us get cheated on and don't become God. I'm going to stand for that one. It's a little overexposed for
Lala Kent saying that now about her?
Well, on the trailer for next season, Lala has this quote, plenty of people get cheated on and don't become God. Lala's now backtracked and said that was edited out of context. I don't really know how it could be edited out of context, but I'm going to go with Lala on this one.
Well, I can actually see how these girls are going to start to get jealous of the fame that Ariana is getting from this. At first, I think they all were excited to be on that bandwagon with her. But now that they see she's, her trajectory is completely different than theirs, I think they're going to be not supporting it as much.
I agree. What else you got from me?
Okay, number 4, couple of the year.
Couple of the year. Believe it or not, this is not Bravo. My couple of the year is hands down one of the king of the twinks, Mr. Timothee Chalamet and Miss Kylie Jenner. I am so here for this. I think he is so hot. I think she is so hot. I mean, this just shouldn't work. It makes no sense. At first, you're like, this is such a great publicity thing. It's great for him, with like a Kardashian. He's a real actor. He's like everywhere now because of Willy Wonka. It's great for her. It looks good for both of them. I think this is real. I'm like, you've convinced me. It's been going on this long. Kylie and Timothee Chalamet.
Can I ask you, what's their age difference?
I mean, I think they're right around the same age. Why, you think he's younger than her?
I know. I think we forget because of all the work she's had done. She's very young. So I'm curious if he's in his 30s or if he's still in his 20s. To me, he's been around so long, I feel like he's a little bit older. But no, I mean, I don't think it's not real. I think it's a real romance. I guess I'm here for it. I like it. I mean, quite frankly, I think it brings credibility to her. He's somebody that we see as like a credible actor. He's been in a lot of things and he happens to have a hit movie out right now in Willy Wonka. So I think that's pretty cool. that, you know, it's not just a reality star or an actor or a musician that we normally see these people with, or a basketball player. You know, he's like a real actor, you know, like
She
is he
snuck into the
a list?
Yeah, he's like A-list. He's the real deal. I mean, she snuck into the premiere, snuck just went incognito. Jenner was there with her. They snuck out to not distract from him, because we know a Kardashian distracts from everything. And I'm just so here for this. So
Yeah,
here for it.
that's a good one. Okay, I have three.
Oh
Um,
God.
Well, I mean, this is an answer that I think people should think. Barbie and Ken. I mean, that was the couple of the year for people that really got into that movie. They've made, like these vintage books about Barbie and Ken now. I mean, the whole Barbie and Ken thing has come back. So I think
It
that
was a
that was,
movement.
yeah, it was a movement. The pink movement, is still going. Obviously, we just have to mention it. Travis and Taylor. I mean, how many times did you watch her run off the stage and run into his arms and kiss him?
Just once.
You did?
Just
Okay.
once for me, yeah.
Well, I watched probably 25 times, and everybody
Okay.
I know watched it over and over again. And we, as a nation, probably as a world, I think are so invested in their relationship and are really rooting for him. My daughter walks around in a Kelsey jersey, and we watch football now. She plays instead of Roblox, she plays football, games on her thing, and she's 11. I think that's really amazing, the impact that this relationship has had. And I really hope that in 2024 that they do not break up, because I really hope this is it for her. They seem both equally successful. They have their own personalities of why people love them, and we're rooting for both of them. So I think that they are the couple of the year. Another one I think is really interesting is Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, because they are best friends with Taylor, and they've been seen a lot lately, but I think people really love them because they're both so attractive and whatever, but they really have stood out as people that like are supportive. They're just couple goals every single year. They're adorable. They're good parents. And what I don't think people realize is that Taylor has been so close with them for many years that one of her songs is named after, or has all three of their kids in the song. So I think it's called Betty, and that's the name of one of her kids. So I didn't realize this until I went down in the rabbit hole of the whole thing. But anyways, I think they are couple goals.
And they're billionaires now, with the sale of Mint Mobile. And by the way, my Bravo, if I was going to name a Bravo couple of the year, underdogs, Danielle Oliveira and Southern Hospitality's Joe Bradley, new couple alert, but my money's on them for 2024. Under the radar, but wishing them well.